Welcome to another fine evening on the western slope of good old Colorado. I am back on the Nova, and I'm going to start figuring out how to get this inner Fender apron that is wrecked off the right side off the car. I think that made sense. Just gonna send it. Yeah, flip you around. So, if you watched the last episode, we discussed these welds and these welds. I suspect that there is more underneath this, and then all the way across here. Yeah, through here, all the way through there. Yeah, all the finagled bits. So, I think what I'm going to do, if I can make it work, is just cut most of this out to start with. I think that'll be the plan. Yeah. So I think we'll come like right here, across here, up through here. We can get my camera skills on point today, and then over through this way. And then we'll just have to work with the flanges instead of trying to work with a big ass piece of metal. So I'm gonna set you guys up, and I think we're gonna try and pull this off first, and then we will see what kind of clusterfuck that gets me into. Hopefully I can show you guys that it doesn't affect the suspension, or I'm gonna be in for a whole bunch of surprise if it does. So I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to find out. So I'm gonna set you guys up and get to it. I think I'm done for the night just because I'm losing sunlight. So, got all the way across here, all the way up to the bottom of this panel, right there. And I started getting across here. This is the only place where it was spot welded here. The rest of them are upwards on this one. So I only have this small section from here to here, and from here to here to be done with this whole piece. So that's cool. That'll be tomorrow's project, to get this out and to get the rest of that out. And then, depending on how long that takes, maybe we'll work on some other stuff. We're going to pull this bracket off because I don't have AC anymore. And get rid of this distributor. Pull off these hoses and this water pump because I got a new water pump coming. Etc. Etc. But like I said, me and my rooster tail are done for the night. So, see you guys in the morning with a cup of coffee. Round 2, and go. too shabby. That panel ends here, somewhere in here. This is covered by the bumper bracket, so we're just gonna prevent it from rusting anymore and go ahead and leave it like that. We got a clean surface all the way across here, and we got a clean surface all the way across here, because I didn't bend any of it and I didn't drill anything all the way through. And then we got a clean surface all the way through up there. So when we get the new panel, we'll be able to drill holes in it and get it all lined up and spot welded in like the factory had it. And I was also correct on this just being a bump stop extension. So next on the list of things to do is to deal with these 4 rivets. I took the core support off. It was bolted on except for those, and people don't ever re-rivet those, so we're just going to put nuts and bolts in like everybody else does. But before we can do that, we got to fight to get them out, so that'll be fun. I think we're going to grind them flat and then try and drill a smaller hole than what they are through it, and then just beat the rest of it through. So Evan was right about the spot welds. Let's see if he was right about that. Alright, got these rivets drilled out, and then I took a reamer to them to make the holes round again, so they're all the same size. Then I cleaned up all of this stuff. Anything that's primer is clean. And then I took all of the rubber coating off the inside of this Fender Apron because that side's not going to have any, and I'm super OCD about stuff matching. Put everything in primer. This will all be black at some point. I just don't have any right now, so I'll have to get some. I think it's definitely break time at very minimum for me, so yeah, catch up with you guys in a second. Alright, phone is at 38%. I'm going to set you guys up and I'm going to start tearing into the rest of it. Pulling off all the shit that I ordered to replace. So, nothing fancy, nothing fucking spectacular, just a bunch of time-lapse shit. So, I'll set you guys up and we'll get to it. And then I will see you guys at some point, whether my phone dies or not. I will pick it up and get it charged and get this edited and show you what I got to. So, see you in a bit. I think I'm done. Okay, alternator's off, water pump's off, carburetor's off, distributor's out, coil's off, fuel pump's off, starter's out. Yeah, pretty much got all that torn down. I gotta get the transmission out of it, but I'm not doing that today. That is definitely not a today thing. The new distributor is here though. Ooh, fancy, shiny, HEI, one wire. So there's that. Yeah, now I think we're legitimately waiting on parts other than me pulling the transmission out of it. So I think we're gonna call it there. Here shortly I will be headed over to the shop to help the boys with spring cleaning. Apparently where the shop is, you can put everything out on the curb. Never lived in a place like that before, so that'll be fun. Just dumping everything on the curb and letting somebody else deal with it. Feels kind of wrong, but at the same time feels kind of right. So get out there and do something, whether you're doing spring cleaning or wrenching on something or making stupid decisions like buying a wrecked hot rod that you have to fix in your dad's backyard. Yeah, that'll be me. It's like 80 degrees today. I'm gonna take the Vic out. I'm gonna take the Vic over to the shop, so that'll be fun. Get out there and wrench on something. Have a good night, and God bless. We will catch you guys soon as more stuff arrives for this shit box and we conquer other projects. Bye!